Hey, everybody. Welcome to the SkyLounge podcast, episode number 284. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the SkyLounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcast, and also check out the SkyLounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 284. Playoffs, payoffs, and poor place proceeding procedures, almost finals and finals. What the fuck is wrong with your voice and your energy today, man? Yeah, I am very, very hungover right now, kids. It's about 1 in the afternoon right now here in the beautiful city of Las Vegas. And your boy went a little hard yesterday. Now, granted, did turn a year older. Supposed to be wiser. Supposed to be more, I don't know, smarter about the shit I do. But I mixed drinks like a fucking dipshit. I did. To my everlasting pain and detriment. I mixed drinks. So here we are, sitting in this sunny room on Football Sunday, recapping what's been going on in the world of sports, specifically in basketball and baseball. And in the world of basketball, the woke league of Chinese basketball, the NBA, we still have an NBA Finals. Now, let me preface this real quick before I talk about the Lakers. Please don't get this shit twisted, thinking I'm a cocky, arrogant Lakers fan that think the Lakers deserve to win. Far from it. I look at the Miami Heat team and think, wow, that's a fantastic team. They have been playing amazing basketball over the last 5 games. And, I mean, Jimmy Butler is playing out of his fucking mind right now. This guy is playing at an MVP level. And coaching has been splendid. Guys like Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, coming up huge in Game 5. Bam Adebayo just doing the work. So I'm not disrespecting the Heat in any regard here. I give them their due credit. What I find infuriating as a Lakers fan, though, is the fact that the Lakers are not playing up to their potential. And obviously, the first 2 games, Lakers win. Game 3, Heat come back. That's the 40-point triple-double Jimmy Butler game. And you're only up 2-1. Then you squeak by in Game 4 with the 102-96 win in Game 5. Oh boy, Game 5. Can I talk about this fucking Game 5 real quick here? Break this shit down with no film, just from memory. And because that Game 5, specifically the last 16 seconds in the fourth quarter, is one of the most infuriating things I've ever watched. And I know all you simpletons are just going to attack Danny Green. And a lot of you fucking morons have, right? Online death threats to Danny Green, which is the stupidest fucking thing. Because everybody on the floor was at fault. Everybody was at fault on that fucking play. 16 seconds left. Right? I'm gonna light this shit up because thinking about this fucking play is gonna piss me off. So need a bit of a relaxer. Thank God for blunts, man. But 16 fucking seconds left. Right? You take a timeout. Heat are up by 1. Just 1 point. No timeouts left. Frank Vogel chit-chats with this gang and says, all right, guys. Ron's going to run this shit in. We're going to open 3. We're going to win the game. Okay, so when LeBron inbounds the fucking ball, Jimmy Butler is on his fucking ass. And that kills about 5 seconds. Like that kills about 5-6 good seconds. And then LeBron James, big motherfucking LeBron James, because he's a goddamn tank, decides to juggernaut through inside the paint. And he feels an open Danny Green, who, by the way, up to this point in the final, right, shot 31 fucking times. Actually, 30 times before the 31st time. And Danny Green, from the three, after he misses this wide open three that was passed from train mode LeBron, misses the open three. This motherfucker's 3-point percentage in the NBA Finals has gone down to 25.8% on 31 shots. So, why did I say don't completely blame Danny Green? Well, he's at fault, absolutely. But the problem with that play when you see it, with 9 seconds left, Danny Green with the ball, top of the key, about to fucking shoot a wide open three. But when you watch the tape very closely, there is a finals MVP who won the finals MVP on defense named Andre Iguodala. About 1 to maybe 1.5 seconds away from tapping the shit out of Danny Green's ball. Now, on Danny Green's left and behind Andre Iguodala was a corner-sitting KCP. And KCP, by all regards, has been absolutely fantastic from shooting beyond the arc. All series long. And in fact, KCP has been one of the better players in this NBA Finals series, which is crazy to think, but yeah. And so, with all the parameters that are set for Danny Green, don't you think it's better or more pertinent with 9 fucking seconds left on the clock that you maybe put up a pump fake so that Andre Iguodala full blast is biting that pump fake, slides up, then you pass the fucking ball to KCP, who is far better than you in terms of shooting, generally speaking, takes the final shot and wins the fucking game. But no, Danny Green, you, being the fucking jackass, had to play hero ball. And then to just make this completely a shit sandwich, Markieff Morris basically rebounds the ball and tosses the motherfucker away. So, I gotta ask, is it really only Danny Green's fault? No, it's everybody on the fucking floor's fault. Oh, but AD was injured. AD gets injured 16 fucking times in a game. Can we be real about that shit? I love AD, man. But bro, during the offseason, you need to fucking figure out your fragility shit. This is absolutely ridiculous. Every fucking game I'm watching this guy, it's almost like having a heart attack because you know at one point, if you just blow or just flick his shit, he's going to fall apart. And LeBron James, dude, take the final fucking shot. Take the final fucking shot. Referees. Lakers fans, can you shut the fuck up about referees? We have had the goddamn benefit of the doubt with referees all throughout the fucking series. Don't blame the goddamn referees on this shit. Frank Vogel, you are such a fucking pussy for blaming that shit on the refs post-game. Like, no. You fucked up that half-court play. You fucked up drawing a proper play where your final fucking shot taker shouldn't be predicated on Danny fucking Green. It should have been KCP, AD, or LeBron. I don't fucking know. But instead, you elected to go with Danny fucking Green. Frank Vogel, I respect you. I like what you've done with this Lakers squad. Right? And I know it's a talented squad. I get that. But it takes a coach to level this team up. But in this scenario, in Game 5, where I thought we're going to win this, in the Mamba jersey, undefeated in the Mamba jersey, we should be great. No. Far from great. They were terrible. those final 16 seconds. I don't care for the rest of that game, to be honest, because that final 16 seconds could be the make or break point. Now, I'm hoping in game 6 that the Lakers get their shit together and play up to their potential. Potential meaning play like the number 1 fucking seed in the West. Play like you have beaten teams 5 fucking games in 3 straight series. Play like you're playing up to your fucking potential. The Lakers are absolutely infuriating. Just watching this shit transpire in game 5 for the last 16 seconds was something that's been on my mind for 2 days now. And I can't get that shit out of my head because it's just failure on so many fucking levels. Not just Danny Green, not just LeBron James, not just Markieff Morris. Everybody, including Frank Vogel. You fucking casuals, oh, it's only Danny Green. We should kill Danny Green. Death thirst to Danny Green. Shut the fuck up. You're not even goddamn Lakers fans, all of you. Fuck off. Most of you motherfuckers just glommed on because LeBron James came here. Most of you motherfuckers switched up from the Warriors bandwagon to switch back on. I'm not assuming shit with this fucking NBA Finals. I said this before too, kids. Remember, I said Lakers in 6. Can they close out in 6? I have no fucking idea. After those final 16 seconds, I honestly have no confidence going into tonight. I don't. All I can hope for is that everyone's healthy. AD and LeBron plays at least 35, 38 fucking minutes. And, I don't know, combines for 60. That's the only fucking way we could try to win this shit. And hopefully the role players do their shit and at least give, 12, 15, wherever. The only reason why I'm not fucking screaming is because I am smoking this shit and I have just screamed and bitched about that play for 2 days straight. And it's infuriating. It is absolutely fucking infuriating to think about that play. It really is. But you're not a basketball genius. If you're a head coach, you wouldn't know shit. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. But I think it's safe to say it's okay to criticize somebody who is paid just insane levels of money to coach, and then they fuck up the final 16 seconds of a closeout game. Just remember, motherfuckers, we started with a 3-1 series lead. Oh, boy. I fucking hate this. I do. I hate this feeling of potentially blowing a fucking final. I mean, it won't be the first time, kids. It won't be the first time I've seen my team lose in a final over the last few years. I mean, hell, I've seen Arsenal lose plenty of times in finals. I've seen the Dodgers lose World Series. So, I mean, hell, if the Lakers lose Game 6 tonight, it is what it is. But I really hope they can close it out tonight. Let's go Lakers. Let's go fucking Lakers. Do it for Kobe. Please. You disrespected that shit the final 16 seconds. That jersey was tainted those final 16 seconds in Game 5. Makes me sick. Makes me absolutely fucking sick. So I'm hoping the Lakers actually get their shit together today. That'd be nice. On Football Sunday. Which is so fucking weird. It isn't just the fucking fact that you have this whole NBA scheduling right in the middle of football season. It's the fact that, yeah, you are the woke league of Chinese basketball. Like, I'm a Lakers fan, but with all the antics of LeBron James and all the bullshit that's happening with on the court, off the court, ridiculousness with the woke league of Chinese basketball, that's why your rating's tanking. Diehard idiots like me, I stick around to watch my team. That's really it. But, dude, don't be surprised. Basketball ratings keep slipping, keep going down. That shit is just ridiculous, man. And really, they should have ended it in Game 5 to stop this ratings drop nightmare for the local league of Chinese basketball and for the sake of Lakers fans everywhere. Just not wanting a Game 6, man. That shit is dangerous. Dangerous! But hopefully the Lakers can win. And maybe this could be like 1988, kids. If the Lakers and the Dodgers win championships. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Because the MLB just wrapped up their divisional series. And they are starting championship series tonight. Now, let's talk about some of these divisional series. Not all the specific games, but the series themselves. So in the ALDS, the Houston Asterisks beat the Oakland Athletics in 4. And the Athletics really just underachieved, I would say. And relative to how Houston was doing and relative to all their injuries, it's almost pathetic that the A's lost this series. They had an opportunity to tie it, but Game 4, they kind of just choked. As for the Asterisks, I hate the fact that these motherfuckers won a series in Dodger Stadium. I absolutely hate it. The commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred, is a twat. He is an absolute fucking moron. And honestly, the way he's handled this whole Houston Astros situation has been disgusting. And I hope they get their fucking ass pounded in the ALCS by their opponent in the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, the New York Yankees, yes, they did lose to the Tampa Bay Rays in 5. And I said, the Rays in 5. And it happened in 5. But it's so nuts to just see all the vitriol for the Yankees. And I love it. I fucking hate the Yankees. And I love the fact that they're gone. And the Rays and the Yankees had such a gritty series. I mean, they hate each other. These two teams fucking hate each other. And you felt it all through the series. And it was nice to see that. It's actually really cool to see that. And so you have the Rays going back to the ALCS for the first time, I believe, since 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Please double check me on that shit, boys and girls. But they will be taking on the Astros. And you know what? I think in the ALCS, the Tampa Bay Rays will win that series in 6. Now, this is obviously coming from a place of hate. I absolutely hate the Houston Astros. I don't want them to win anything. I honestly hope they get fucking swept. But they know how to survive. As for the Rays, I mean, the depth of talent, pitching, hitting, I think they got it all. Just got to figure out how to close out games. That's really it. And take early leads and keep on with it. And that's just general rule of thumb for everybody. But you are going against a very talented Astros team, although a lot of their talent was supplemented by cheating. So, how much of that is really talent? And so we'll find out in the ALCS. But in the NLCS, we have some interesting folks that are lined up. Because within the NLDS, we had some fun series where the Miami Marlins lost their first ever postseason series. Yeah. Atlanta Braves swept the Marlins. And I said the Marlins would win in 3. I thought they would be the sweepers. But they were the sweepies. And so Marlins meme magic is done. It's unfortunate. But the Braves, hey, good core, good crew, get into the NLCS, good times for the young lads. Although, as a Dodgers fan, I don't really give a shit if they did well. Because we're going to see them in the NLCS. Because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Los Angeles Dodgers, swept San Diego Padres. And, man, I thought the Dodgers would win in 4. Because I really did see a great talent in the San Diego Padres roster. But turns out, talent, but no maturity. They don't have that oomph factor yet. Yet. They're going to get there. That Padres team is going to get there. Tatis, you know what I could say about Fernando Tatis Jr.? He is great for baseball. Even as a Dodgers fan, I watch this guy and think, wow, dynamic player, fun to watch, enjoys the game. There's a insane catch by Cody Bellinger in Game 2 where he catches a potential Tatis home run. But in Game 3, they're next to each other on base, and Bellinger and Tatis are just chatting it up, having a good time, just laughing it up. And I thought, what a great moment. I mean, for me, that showed you, wow. I mean, Belly is a super lighthearted dude, just go with the flow kind of guy, and having another, opponent, just good-hearted dude, go with the flow kind of guy and enjoying the game, felt nice. And I thought, okay, rivalry aside, Tatis is fantastic for baseball. You need this guy. And so MLB, Rob Manfred, stop trying to ruin baseball by fucking keeping up with stupid shit. Oh, the unwritten rule. What, a kid can't hit a fucking grand slam? Even if you're up by 7? Fuck you. Play better then. Oh, he can't talk to his opponent? Let him enjoy the fucking game. I don't like the Padres, but damn, Tatis is fucking great to watch. I hope he succeeds. Fuck Manny Machado, though. Punk-ass bitch was talking all that shit. Because after that save, right, Brewstar Gratterall waves at the Padres. And that was actually set on by Manny Machado hitting a home run, solo home run on Clayton Kershaw in Game 2. And, throwing the bat, yelling aggressively at his, bullpen, his bench. And, you thought that was a jab at the Lakers, the Dodgers, I mean, Lakers. Crisscrossing here, boys and girls. But then you realize, I think it was Grisham prior to that, going to Gratterall and dropping the ball when he was waiting inside the bullpen. So, I don't know. It's nice to have that NLDS as a potential point of conflict for years onward, because I can only imagine with a full season, next year, that Padres-Dodgers rivalry is going to be electric, and I can't wait to fucking watch that shit. But what I definitely can't wait for is the NLCS between the Atlanta Braves and the LA Dodgers on Monday. And I got to tell you right now, I think the Dodgers are going to win it in 6. I do think that there is going to be a game or two that the Braves are able to just figure us out and maybe get the better of Kershaw, maybe get the better of a rotating bullpen that Dave Roberts, for the life of him, can't fucking manage at times. So with the talent in the Braves, I do think they are pretty primed to give the Dodgers some problems. But again, with the Dodgers, the whole idea is, the only enemy is yourself. There's no one out there that's better than you right now. You should be the heavy favorites to win the World Series, but we all know what happens, boys and girls. We always know what happens with the Dodgers, and there's going to be crowds in the NLCS. I'm hoping that shit doesn't fuck up Clayton Kershaw or any of our guys, and hopefully we do well. Yeah, I can't take another goddamn L for the goddamn Dodgers, man. Can't deal with that shit. It annoys me. More than that, it's depressing as hell to think about. It really is. So tomorrow we have the NLCS, and tonight we have Game 6 of the NBA Finals, and hopefully, boys and girls, you could be a very happy LA fan by Tuesday. So, good shit. Good shit. Hopefully good shit. Because ultimately, kids, playoffs are just the best. Simply delicious. But on the next episode of the Sky Lounge, I'm still regrouping, man. This hangover has been brutal. mean, I don't mind going out for birthdays and shit, but I mean, generally, I like to be a little bit more of a quiet, peaceful life kind of guy. So once in a while, when I get really drunk and fucked up and just tired of shit, this is what you get. But kids, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Just older, but not dead. All right? All right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. And also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And until next time, kids, fuck off.